Good afternoon and welcome to Spaulding Gymnasium here on the campus of Keene State College. I'm your host, Logan Toronto. Joining alongside me is JJ LeBlanc and Ryan Goodwin, bringing you today's matchup between the visiting Camels of Connecticut College and your Keene State Owls. How are we feeling about today's game, guys?
Should be an exciting one to watch here. Keene State last played them a year ago. We'll get to that in a little bit, but definitely a team trying to end a two-game losing streak, so an important one today for the Owls.
I'm happy I get to watch a basketball game.
Now let's take a look at each of these teams, starting with Keene State, who ended 2024 on a rough note, dropping both their games on their Wisconsin trip by double figures, including a 106-85 loss to Wisconsin-Oshkosh. The back-to-back losses is the first time the Owls have done so since 2022. JJ, how can the Owls bounce back today?
Well, the best thing that they could possibly do is just forget those two losses ever happened, Logan. They played two very quality opponents in Oshkosh and Lacrosse, and they simply made it hard for the Owls to get what they wanted. Keene shot a below average 36 and 38% from the floor in both their games. I think they can turn it around today, being back at home floor against a similar opponent, but they just need to put that game behind them, or else they're never going to get over it.
Yeah, Ryan, and you mentioned that these two teams matched up a year ago. What was the story of that game?
Yeah, so the Owls picked up a 16-point, 80-64 victory against Connecticut College last year. They shot an impressive 59% from the field. But while those numbers may not be a copy and paste from last year's game, it's a team that can get hot. And coming off those losses, hopefully will have a big chip on their shoulder.
And now let's take a quick look at the Camels. We're coming off back-to-back wins, bumping their record up to 7-5. JJ, what are you looking to see from them?
Well, the first thing that I want to see real quick is this national anthem, so we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back shortly.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Spaulding Gymnasium on the campus of Keene State College.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions, with exclusive access.
This is your ticket to the NCAA tournament.
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life.
All right, welcome back. And while they announced the starting lineup, let's talk a little bit about Connecticut College. Being a NEPSAC team, I expected similar things to that we'd seen from Middlebury and Tufts, which is a slower style where they look to execute deep, where they look to execute sets. Defensively, I think they have the size to control the boards today, especially with Keene, with the way Keene has been with rebounding this season. They haven't been doing as well, especially since they lost Jeff Hunter last year.
And who are some guys personnel-wise trying to watch out for the Camels?
Yeah, well, for Connecticut College, I'm going to start with Cam Shanefield, who averages 12 points per game and leads the team with 37 assists. He's going to be crucial today if the Camels want to get the win. Alongside him, also Elias Espinoza, the Camels' leading scorer at 15 a game. And Espinoza also takes just about 15 shots a game, so expect him to be a factor in today's game, and the Owls going to have to slow him down.
Yeah, and it's really two teams on the opposite side of the spectrum. Keene State coming off a couple of losses, one of which by 29 points. Let's just say that hasn't happened, especially to these guys that we'll see here today. for a long time. And then Connecticut College, a couple of good wins, trying to make it 3 in a row, and of course get revenge from last year's game. It almost doesn't feel like a must-win game for Keene State this early in the season, but for what they've been doing for the past few seasons, I think you can make the argument that it is.
No, this is just one of those things that they don't need to win this game. Let's get out of the way. They don't need to win it, but when it comes to player morale, people believing in them in the Keene community, and just everything else that's going on right now, this is a must-win for team chemistry. If you want your attributes to go up, you need to win this game.
Yeah, I think as you said, JJ, too, I mean, it's not a must-win. They are 2-0 still right now in the LAC, but definitely they need to get some momentum back, especially you want to start the new year off right, and we'll see what happens. About ready to tip off.
And we have a difference in the starting lineup today. Leo Chaikin today is going to be starting in place of Wesley Odiasi, and he will control the jump. So, Logan, who do you have for the starting lineup on both teams today?
Yeah, so let's start with the visiting Camels. It's going to be number 0, Cam Shanefield. Number 10, Dylan Watson. Number 14, Elias Espinosa. Number 31, Garrett Clark. And number 40, Andrew Hartel. And then for Keene State, it's number 3, Octavio Brito. Number 4, Nate Seau. Number 10, Leo Chaikin. Number 11, Spencer Aronson. And number 12, Mason Jean-Baptiste. It will be Keene who starts possession with Seau. 10 on the shot clock. Aronson, jump shot is good. Spencer Aronson starts the game with a mid-range jump shot.
One of the issues with starting out in a 1-3-1 zone defense is that you got to look out for like the corner shots, especially they come in within the arc, or they happen without the arc. That's what happens. Spencer Aronson's just too fast to run a defense like that.
Here's Espinosa. Kick to the corner for Watson. His 3 is short. Rebound Keene State. Aronson swing over to Jean-Baptiste.
Why are they all saying, oh?
Aronson's 3 short. Espinosa takes the rebound.
Like, please stop.
Here's Hartel standing at 6'9".
A little bit of a handful.
Definitely a height advantage right now on the floor for the Camels compared to the Owls.
So Shanefield working against Seau. Single digits on the shot clock. Aronson playing good defense. Fadeaway jumper is good. That's Garrett Clark. Towel on the floor. Mason's shoe was untied.
What a good guy. Please do not trip. This is very interesting to start off the game, too. It's Keene State kind of unable to run their sets because one of the best things that they're really good at is that each player on this team is very good at lobbing it up to Octavio Brito, or they're just very good at passing. If it's somebody like that's big hands in the passing lane, you're going to get killed the more you go inside.
Taking underneath, swing, Brito open 3. Can't get it to fall. Good ball movement, though, from the Owls. Shanefield the other way. Against Seau. Goes up, gets the foul, can't get it to go. He'll have 2 at the line.
Yeah, getting Shanefield one-on-one today for Connecticut's going to be good. Already they get a perfect look. Even though we couldn't get the basketball, he gets the foul, and that will shoot a couple.
Shanefield, that we've seen before, they played them last year, very, very good at establishing contact with the player that he's going up against one-on-one, especially in the post. Very good at drawing fouls and not somebody who you want to try to get one-on-one. Try to send as much help as you can because we have seen also in the past it's a little bit hard for some of the players at this level to pass out a double team, so we'll see how that goes. There's both of them.
There are a couple misses there.
We'll see how.
Oh, what a pass!
And Chaikin will go to the line shooting 2.
At the end of the day, Keene State, a lot of what they do comes from what they do in transition. So when it comes down to it, if you don't want to deal with these guys in the middle, and it's going to be harder for you to pass in the middle anyway, just keep running. Do the best that you can. Try to get as much buckets as you can in transition and try to get this game a little bit out of reach.
Chaikin gets the first one to fall. Leo Chaikin making his first start of the season. Maybe to add just a little bit more length in terms of this height difference matchup. He gets both to fall. Now we see Keene State with a little bit of pressure. Claw gives it to Espinosa. Watson will come and slips the screen.
Shanefield trying to tell his guys to cut in too as well. See on the air right there.
It's 10 seconds on the shot clock. Espinosa probing up to Hartle. The floater is good. That's Garrett Claw once again.
If you're Keene State, you need to look at Hartle's a little bit. He doesn't have pretty good tendencies to take the shot down there, so you want to try to exploit that, because if you're that big going against a team like this, you got to bully them down low, and he hasn't even done anything close to it yet early in this game.
It's great hands there from Claw, now working in transition against Jakin, and he's going to be fouled. Heads to the line again.
Yeah, Claw has a chance to. He's already got all 4 points. Now make it 6. We'll see if he can do it.
And defensively, I think what Connecticut College has come out in is very interesting. Not allowing much penetration, getting hands in when they do, and then closing out the shooters very excellently so far.
Yeah, and that's why this game is going to be kind of outside in for Keene State, because these guys are just too big. You can't really do a lot of passing down in the middle. So the best thing you can do is just try to get your open shooters on the outside. This is going to be a great game for Aronson to maybe get a little hot. Octavio Berto, we've seen he's very good at shooting threes, so this is a game that needs to be played from the outside going in, because you're just going to get destroyed if you try to pass in the middle. We just saw it. There were hands in the passing lanes. They just got 2 extra easy points from it.
Clark knocks down both. He's 100% from the free throw line this year, 12 for 12.
And even with just 12, it's not an easy feat.
There's a big shot from Jean-Baptiste from the corner.
This has an opportunity to be a big game for Jean-Baptiste as well. We've seen him. He's able to hit the three very well.
Claw against Aronson, gives it up for Shanefield. Shanefield drives. Help from Jakin, gets it over the top to Hartel. Lays it in for an easy 2.
That shot's going to be there all day, unfortunately. So they did try to set some triple team down there earlier, but that might be the best thing you can do. Just hope that they miss their long shots and just don't let the big fella get started.
Send the Jakin out to Seau, penetrating. Goes right up against Hartel and gets it to go. Great finish.
Good Lord.
Yeah, Seau's been such a big player for this team the last few seasons and continues to.
Blocked by Brito. Sorry to cut you off there, Ryan, but we will go to media timeout. Keene State leads 9-8.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Benton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at...
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA Championship.
Welcome back to the action. Keene State currently leads by 1 point. 15:57 remaining in this game, in this half. I don't know, guys. I think we might have a good game on our hands today.
Yeah, we were talking about a little over the break. Connecticut's going to continue to use the height advantage all day, but JJ, you were saying that Keene seems to have at least be showing a lot of heart so far, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely a little bit more heart. Their heart is a little bit bigger in this moment, but I will say this is going to be very interesting to see how this game goes.
Can't ignore that height advantage, though, that Connecticut has. They can drive it inside really all day. It's going to be there for them.
This is Hartel again. Baby hook is good against the size difference again. They get it off the screen. They get the switch. Hartel takes full advantage.
What does Shaq say? Barbecue chicken? Unfortunately. Spencer Aronson's a very good player, but the height mismatch is just really crazy. And sorry, folks, we will be talking about the height mismatch all day because it's all we can talk about with the way that is right now. My goodness.
Riddle will go to the line. And he will shoot 3 free throws after the deep shot. Fouls against Shainfeld.
That's never a bad idea either. Trying to draw something from outside the arc. Now he's got to hit him.
It's very odd to foul there, don't you think, Logan?
Yeah, just got to close out to a shooter. Unfortunately for Shainfeld,
he was so far out.
A little bit too much there. I don't think he was expecting him to shoot it, so kind of a last-second decision. He gets the first to go. And Brito so far this year, an 87% free throw shooter.
That's it.
Last year, what was he, a 90%, I believe?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. I believe he was top 15.
So he's degressed, is what you're saying, Logan? Or regressed?
30 attempts this season so far.
Yeah, help that percentage a little bit with the first two. See if he can finish it off here.
Yes, he does. Espinosa gets the handoff from Harrison. Shainfeld defended high by Spencer Aronson, 10 on the shot clock. Shainfeld again, late in the shot clock, drives, puts one up, can't get it to go. Great rebound from Brito.
Shot clock violation. Very good defense from the Owls there. And now this seems a little bit more like an even playing field. They don't have big fella in, so it's one of those you have to capitalize on that if you're Keene State. Everyone right now seems to be about the same size. Just do your best, play your game, and just try to get it up as much as you can before he comes back in.
Pass to Brito along the baseline, met by a few defenders. And kicks to Jean-Baptiste. Aronson open for 3, just a bit too strong.
Oh, don't foul.
Espinosa pushing in transition. Shainfeld open from the corner, nothing but net right in front of Keene State's bench.
Yeah, finally Shainfeld on the board. Took just about 6 minutes.
It took a little while, huh, Ryan?
Finally getting involved on the Camels side.
Skip pass,
pretty good
Shettles.
Pass. Oh no!
Brito had it blocked, gets it back. Jean-Baptiste over Shainfeld, just off. Rebound loose, Shettles has it, goes up. Gets it to fall. Second chance opportunity for Mitch Shettles.
Shettles has had a nice start to the season. Another one of these kind of newer faces for Keene this year. You still have the core with Aronson, Jean-Baptiste, and some others for Seau and Brito.
And I believe Shettles had 14 in their game against La Crosse. Second leading scorer behind Octavio Brito. Shainfeld along the baseline. Nice move. And great finish. Back and forth game so far.
Maybe he's getting going a little bit now. You gotta be careful on that. If you're Keene, try to take him out of this game as much as you can.
Odiase at the free throw line. Kicks it for Aronson. That's Jean-Baptiste, 10 on the shot clock. Drives, Brito over 2 defenders. He drops it home.
I'm interested in this Odiase and Harrison matchup. They both seem to complement each other's game very well, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
This is R.J. Casey bringing it down for Connecticut College. Gets all the way to the rim, and that's just too easy.
Oh, yeah, it's way too easy.
Casey, one of the few returners from last year. I believe he had 7 points off the bench. Odiase, excellent spin move. Can't get it to fall. Tip in by Brito.
That's something you want to get going for Keene State. Try to get Odiase try to get him on ball. Try to get him to make his own shot. Try to get him to create his own shot. That's when he's at his best.
Here's Casey again. Trying to get Espinosa open. Great defense from Odiase. Shainfeld in the corner. Goes by Aronson. Great help once again. Espinosa's 3 is up and good. Smooth looking jump shot from the junior.
They got some impressive shooters on this Connecticut team. We've seen it from beyond the arc. Not really able to get much of going from that point.
Brito's got it at the free throw line. Up fakes, now takes the jumper. No good. Shainfeld gets the screen. Casey spins. Now kicks. Shainfeld left alone. No good from 3. Jean-Baptiste full head of steam all the way to the rim and gets it to go. Wanted the foul.
That's the physicality, though, that you love to see for either one of these teams.
Odiase swarming Casey. Harrison. Lefty shot is good from 3. The timeout taken on the floor. Connecticut College now leads 23-20.
Family Dealerships, Tri-State Area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty on no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at FentonDealerships.com.
Welcome back to the action. About 10:59 remaining in the first half. I don't know, guys. It seems like a game that could carry pretty much until the end. There's been a lot of lead changes so far in this game. And Keene State, a lot of what's going on, it's a lot of stuff from Shainfeld. What he does is he's too much of a threat from 3 to not guard him. Sometimes they've left him wide open. And he's too much of a threat going towards the basket that you want to collapse in on him. But they've had their shooters out there, especially at the top of the key, like Espinosa. You have Harrison, who's hit a 3. And these are guys that he's just going to keep driving and kicking out to. That's going to just keep destroying teams. So what do you think they have to do?
It's tough because you do want to defend that paint, and I mean they've started off hot. They've hit a few 3-pointers, but outside of Elias Espinosa, who's taken 104 threes before this game at 36%, they don't have many 3-point shooters. I mean Harrison, who just drilled one, shooting 20% from 3 this year. Even Shainfeld, 23.5%. So, I mean, do you want to leave them wide open? No.
But you got to just play your spot. He's like 103 threes.
104 threes so
in 12 games. Yeah. That's a specialist.
Yeah.
Joshua Williams into the game. First shot is good from him.
Yeah, why not try to get some speed in there? Play him and Jean-Baptiste at the same time. You have Shettles and Brito, who's already pretty fast. Pretty small lineup out there for Keene State right now.
Something we've gotten used to, especially since Jeff Hunter left, is having these shorter lineups up.
And that's just always going to be, anytime you have a player like that, a program leader like that, it's always going to be a tough void to fill, and sometimes the next year especially.
Yeah, and having a guy at that size with that type of skill is just a luxury. It really is, and trying to replace that, just you got to find most of them.
Yeah, and with that, not only was he just like an offensive weapon that he touched the ball every time it came down there, but he's also one of the best rim protectors in the LEC. That's almost unheard of.
Well, he also really saw this program when he began here. The program was still kind of in a rebuild, but over his 5 seasons here, they became a perennial conference winner, a team that made obviously the Sweet 16 back to that year.
Santel again. Back to Jean-Baptiste, trying to look for Shettles in the corner, and went over his head. Referee said it was deflected. So mistake, Keene State possession.
See, now you take off Odiase and replace him with Chaikin. This is an even smaller lineup now. Octavio Brito is your tallest guy out there right now.
See how will inbounds, long one over the top. Back to CL.
Yeah, put that up.
Mid-range jumper is good.
There was no way Hartel was going to recover to that in time, so you might be able to get that all game too, whether it's with Sia, whether it's with Williams. It's already happened twice.
Casey couldn't handle it. Breto's got it. Now working in transition, goes behind the back, lost it for a second. Williams is there. He lost his footing. And he's going to give Steve Emright the timeout. So Keene State will have possession. We'll be right back. Connecticut College leads 25-24.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide in the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
Welcome back to the action. Keene State currently down 1 with about 9:02 remaining in the first half. It's been very interesting so far, and it's nice to see how these smaller lineups are going against the grain with this Connecticut College team.
Here's Sia. Swing pass, Brito open for 3. Too strong. Rebound taken by Dylan Watson.
That's a pretty deep 3 right there, attempted by Brito. I know you have the height mismatch, but maybe try to work on the side a little more.
Casey's three-pointers blocked by Brito. Williams into the paint.
Great pass.
Jakin lost it. Deflected off of Camel.
I'll say it's quite an interesting name to be called Camels, being in Connecticut. Not exactly.
All those NASCAR teams have unique.
Maybe they name it after the cigarettes that they love down there.
Shadows open, 3-ball, no good. Rebound again by Dylan Watson.
Isn't there Williams College, aren't they, in the NESCAC?
Yeah, they're the Eats.
Yeah, it's like a cow, a purple cow.
There's not a lot of animals out there, guys.
Espinosa's 3 is short.
Plenty of cows in Western Mass. Farm out there.
Hey, we're the Owls, man. Let's not act like we have some crazy animal right now.
No.
They're playing Hartel up on the elbow a little bit more. Maybe trying to get a pick and roll going.
Now foul called against Octavio Brito.
That's going to be one of the most difficult parts when it comes down to it. You're trying to get position, but when you're a smaller guy compared to a bigger guy like Hartel out there, it's just going to be a little bit more difficult to do that.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Welcome back from our very fast commercial break. We got about 7:47 remaining in the first half. I don't know, guys. Every time I think that something's starting to click for the Owls, Connecticut just seems to start changing it up. Like I was saying, they're going to start Hartel a little bit more towards the top on the elbow, maybe try to screen the screener. He's going to come down and just try to get a pick and roll, but then again, he's just going to get one-on-one man coverage from whoever's down there. And it almost doesn't even really matter who's down there because Brito, the tallest guy out there, apparently he can't even fight for position because then he's just going to end up fouling Hartel every time. So kind of a tough matchup, Logan.
Yeah, it's interesting, especially when you start in that horn set. There is a lot you can do from it, which is where Hartel has been at that elbow. I think that's what offensively the Camels are going to go to for the majority of this game.
One of the best ways that you can kind of offset that is just keep fighting over the screen. We've seen it a couple of times. If you fight over the screen, you're at least going to break up the momentum and maybe try to get something different. But overall for the Owls, you just got to keep fighting hard. There's nothing else that they can really do besides execute their sets and just do whatever they can to win this basketball game.
Martel gets it, finds Espinosa. Guarded by Jean-Baptiste. Now rips through and attacks with the right hand. Can't get it to go. It will stay Connecticut College.
I think it's worth noting, too, that these teams coming into this game kind of, we talked about it a little bit in the pregame, but at different points. Connecticut College now 75. They won a couple in a row. Won both their games in the tournament at the University of St. Joseph, and the Owls on the other end lost both by sizable margins, but just trying to get back on track if you're Keene.
Now foul off the ball.
Is it on Baptiste?
I believe it is.
Baptiste. Oh my goodness. How are you supposed to fight for a position if you can't even... I'm not going to scream.
Like Tommy Vincent.
Like, I gotta say, it's just like ridiculous. Like, he's trying to initiate the contact. Like, you know where the ball's going when it's coming down. You know the set that they're gonna run because you've watched film on it. So obviously you want to get yourself set up on these guys. And when they're complaining about you playing hard defense on them and breaking up the sets, it almost doesn't matter. You're a shooter. Be a shooter.
Supposed to go. He's a 74% free throw shooter so far on the year. He gets both.
Oh boy.
Baptiste has his pass picked off. Schoenfeld goes to the left, gives it to Hartel. Schoenfeld swing to Claire. Claire goes up. It's tipped down to Sia. Numbers advantage for Keene State.
Go.
Odiase, jump stop. Almost gets the end one. Instead, we'll head to the line, shooting two.
Yeah, I thought that was going to happen there. Odiase just rolled out for the last second. But Keene at least not really letting Connecticut break away too much with the lead.
No, it's definitely going to be close. And I will say this. This is a very, very, very screen-heavy offense that Connecticut's running right now. This is going to be one that's like you don't have... You have fast guys, and you want to see them be fast and strong because you want to see them get over these screens as much as they can. And that's why I think that this lead hasn't ballooned even further, is because Keene has a lot of heart, they have a lot of commitment, and they're not just going to let you screen them and then have to get out of the way.
What do y'all say? 1 for 2 at the line. 2-point lead for the Camels. Claire gives it to Schoenfeld. Screen coming from Hartel. Kick to the corner. Espinosa catching fire long. Rebound tipped away by Chaikin. Stays Connecticut College possession.
Yeah, you just see the height. I feel weird mentioning it so much, but you just see the advantage that they have. I mean, on the boards there with the rebounds and being able to have that ball get tipped out of bounds, stay their way.
Schoenfeld no good on the mid-range jump shot. Odiase drives with the left hand, lost it. And Dylan Watson can't believe it.
Dylan Watson was shocked. What? I heard that all the way over here. It was a loud gym. And you know what's crazy? I still don't believe him. Oh my goodness.
And Chaikin couldn't handle the inbound pass.
The sloppy passing too from the Owls. That's been a huge reason why they haven't been able to tie games.
That's Odiase's second foul.
All right, here we go. Let's some Liam Johnston minutes. This is going to be interesting because Liam is a guy, he can get you rebounds and he can sit in the corner and shoot some threes. This is going to be interesting. This is another matchup that I think him versus Harrison is going to be very interesting.
Schoenfeld hits the screen. Harrison had it, thought about it. Gives it up to Espinosa. Espinosa against Johnston.
Good defense.
Turnaround jump shots. Too strong. Rebound, Harrison.
Good switching defense there for the Owls.
Connecticut just leaving the door open for Keene to see if they can finally take advantage.
Brito's three.
Is that taking enough advantage for you, Ryan?
Keene State retakes the lead. That's Brito's first three of the game.
In double figures already, too. Been a quiet night for Brito so far as well.
Espinosa has it. Against Johnston. Now post entry deflected away. Seau's got it with Erickson on his left. Seau goes into the body and finishes. Timeout called by Connecticut College. Keene State leads 30-27.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Welcome back to the basketball game at hand.
Keene State getting a little life right now.
Sorry, I was trying to think about what to say after that. I couldn't think about what to say.
And Schoenfeld goes by Seau. Met at the rim by Aronson.
That's really good defense.
Jean-Baptiste penetrating. Finds Brito. Drives baseline looking for an option. Swing pass.
Oh my goodness.
His shot is good.
I love the ball movement right there from Keene State. Just unselfish play, passing it all around, finding wide open three in the corner. Love it.
And here comes that life playing the factor. Keene State's on a bit of a run right now. I believe 8-0 run. Harrison driving against Johnston. Trying to get to that left hand. Kicks for Watson. Three from Clare. No good. Rebound taken by Brito. Scoreless again, hard Connecticut College.
Give me a chance to pull away here too a little bit for Keene.
Here's Seau.
Oh, no.
Trying to find Aronson, and it will be a turnover.
I think they poked it away.
No, a deflection.
They poked it away. Oh, no way.
Disagrees. And it stays Keene State possession. I think the whole gym thought that was a backcourt violation.
Did you see Connecticut's bench?
Oh, yeah.
They were jumping.
Yeah, Coach Tim Sweeney was shocked to say the least.
I had a feeling, too. I was like, oh, he must have deflected it. Wow, that's crazy. All right, we'll be back. 33-27 to the score. Keene State up 6.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty on no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
Ignite your athletes. Empower your coaches. Rally your community. Support every team with one solution with the Huddle Athletic Department Package. You put all your school's coaching tools under one roof. From recording to analyzing to sharing, with your Huddle AD package, you cover every angle. Equal access means equal opportunity, and equal opportunity means full potential. Let's take your department to the next level.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best.
Welcome back, everybody. Score is 33-27 in favor of Keene State. Keene State been playing really well. It was a game. It was close for a little bit. It's still very close, but Keene State overall, Ryan, seems to have found their footing and maybe have gotten a little bit more of a grip on this game.
Yeah, definitely nice little run and a chance for more on offense. I think the whole gym thought that was a backcourt violation, including Keene, Connecticut College, but luckily for the Owls, they maintained the ball. We'll see if they can use it, draw a little further away here.
You don't want to give Brito a full head of steam.
Here is Octavio Brito, jump stop, fading, can't get it to fall. Good shot at the end of the shot clock, though. Here's Hartel, top of the key, fakes the handoff to Claire. That will give to Espinosa. Espinosa driving against Johnston. Up fakes, almost a turnover, it will be. Thought he had the pass to Watson initially, just hesitated, and it results in a turnover. Shot from Jean-Baptiste is no good. Hotel, hand off to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld probing, now steps back, baseline jumper, nothing but net. Ends the 8-0 run.
That was a little good job, I think, with Cam Schoenfeld so far, and held him to
Ooh. Yeah, it's too easy. You can't lose your man like that. And that's the issue when you run zone. You can lose your man, maybe not that quickly, but that's inexcusable right now, especially with the run that Keene State's been on.
It's the same thing in football. You're going to leave a guy.
Sometimes you're going to leave a guy. Jean-Baptiste now. Seau bounce to Johnston. Handoff for Jean-Baptiste. Seau's pass deflected but gets to its target. Now Johnston catch and fire.
Oh, good ball movement though. Nice rebound.
Seau probing foul against Garrett Clare.
I think part of the key to this little nice they weren't really able to connect on all of those passes in the early minutes of the game. Even the first 10 minutes of the game, I'd say. Since then, they're hooking up with a lot of guys, working nicely inside.
Brito. Can't get it to go. It was a nice move. Just couldn't get it to go again.
Oh, look out.
Espinosa fires one over for Clark. Along the baseline now. Lost his dribble a bit. They're looking for an option. Decides to take the fadeaway. No good. Approaching a minute left in this first half. Outlet pass to Brito.
Oh,
he's fouled hard at the rim.
Easy call there for the officials. State a chance to grow the lead even more.
Brito gets the first to go. And Octavio Brito, what a career it's been for him. If it wasn't for Jeff Hunter, he'd be two-time LEC Player of the Year. Of course, two-time All-American as well. And he's definitely hunting for that award, the LEC Player of the Year.
I would say so. He's definitely playing like he deserves it this year.
Gets the second to fall as well. And it's him and Rhode Island's Usman Korma has had multiple LEC Player of the Weeks as well, but I think they can just give him the defensive one and give Octavio the player of the year at this point. And this is before the LEC plays even started.
Yeah, just two matchups in the LEC so far. You're going to see a lot more in the coming weeks.
Let's see how he does against the LEC teams first.
Yeah. Maybe jump into conclusions a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see how he fares.
Get that award.
Let's see how he fares against the LEC first.
Schoenfeld will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 after HCL's foul.
Williams checks back in. Isaac will get 2 goals as well.
Schoenfeld gets the first to go. And Brito rejoins the action. Schoenfeld gets them both to fall.
Still a pretty close game, even though we're approaching the end of the first half. Only a 7-point game. Maybe Keene State can try to get that into double digits. Ball was too bouncing there for Aronson for a second.
Aronson with Chaikin. He's fouled by Dylan Watson.
Man, if you asked Dylan Watson if he ever did anything bad in a basketball court, he would look at you and be like, oh, absolutely not. My man does not. He has a reaction to everything that's called against him, and I love it.
Chaikin short on the first one.
Looks like in all likelihood, Keene State will have the final possession in this half. See if they can get a big stop here.
Unless they don't get the rebound.
That's why you say in all likelihood. Not 100% possible.
Stop jinxing it, Ryan.
Here's Schoenfeld.
Not certain.
5 seconds. Schoenfeld turnaround jumper. Can't get the roll. Out of bounds. Keene State possession. Exactly 8 seconds on the shot clock. Excuse me, game clock.
Yeah, yep, you're smarter than me, Ryan. Come on out.
Coach Enright frustrated. He wanted Brito to come in. Williams lost his footing in the travel.
No.
And I don't know how you missed that. It's a dead ball. We didn't get a substitution, and I think that's what Coach Enright's argument is. Resulted in a Williams travel.
As long as nothing crazy happens right now, we should be okay. Nah, it's okay. 5 seconds.
5-second call, yeah. Schoenfeld instead has it. Heaves from half court. Almost got it to go. And that's how first half
I would be able to show face and keep like a week if that went in.
Keene State leads 38-31. We'll be right back.
Proportion to me is the lived experience of our Division III student athletes. They balance life from an academic perspective and the rigors of competing at a high level, bonding with teammates and building lifelong friendships. But they also are involved in their communities. They work jobs and internships and volunteer. They've learned to be resilient. Diverse experiences are setting them up for the future.
Passion's love. Passion is love for what you do. Because I think when you face challenges, it comes down to how much you want it and how much you love it. Passion is what keeps you going forward. Seeing so many people that were like-minded and so hardworking in their sport and academics, being surrounded by like-minded people makes you want to be more passionate. I think it pushes you to a different level that maybe you didn't think you had. You can do the best of both worlds and love all of it.
A good citizen is someone who wants to make a positive impact, both in their communities and in the world around them. The Division III approach is absolutely the best approach out there for amateur sport because it wants student athletes to explore all parts of who they are. Be successful in the classroom, be successful in competition, be successful in the community. So our student athletes learn what it means to strive for and attain success, but doing it the right way and being good citizens.
Comprehensive learning
is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, being a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
This is Paul Sullivan of Sullivan Tire Company. We're thrilled to be sponsoring the Keene State College Athletic Program, supporting the Owls. No matter what the sport is, in Division III, they are legendary. What a great academic institution, liberal arts school, in a beautiful part of New England. So let's go, you Owls, and remember, at Sullivan Tire, we're always here to get you there.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kim Lawfer, and I teach in social media. We find that there are so many jobs available in social media management, in social media analytics, in public relations. Everybody is looking for someone who can do social media, who can help them create a strategy and measure whether that strategy is working. In the social media major, you'll learn how to create effective content. You'll learn how to analyze content and make sure that the goals that you're trying to reach are being met. So the new social media major is going to help students learn how to build content that's appropriate for all different types of social media, whether it's TikTok or LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram. You're going to learn how to create videos, create photos, and create post content. The social media major is designed to give you a well-rounded experience that pulls from a lot of different disciplines, including business and art, computer science, and journalism. So the goal of our social media major is to give you the experience that you're going to need to go out and do social media for yourself, for small businesses, for nonprofit organizations, healthcare, journalism, whatever you're interested in.
My name is Wei Liu, and I am the professor of computer science here at Keene State College. Cybersecurity has a pretty high demand in the job market. It's gonna have a variety of career paths. So graduating in cybersecurity, they can be employed by government agencies, private corporations, and non-profit organizations. Cybersecurity is really a field with constantly emerging new technologies. So students keep learning new stuff and adapt to new technologies to solve the problems. Cyber attacks has become more and more common. The students in this field, they can help to protect the individuals and organizations or even national security against the cyber threats in the cyberspace. So they can make some positive impact in our society. After students graduate in a major of cybersecurity from Keene State College, and the job work they can do is, for example, they can do information security analysis, and they can do the cybersecurity auditor, and they can do secure software developer, and also they can do some penetration tester work. So so all of this is about cybersecurity because it's actually used everywhere and in any working space. Yeah.
So I know facts of 5 are friendly, so I'm gonna box out my 5, and my 8.
My name is Ellie Lyons. I'm from Charleston, Rhode Island, and I'm majoring in elementary education and sociology. I am a student teacher, and I come into the classroom every single day from 8 to 3, and my CT, my cooperating teacher, will give me lesson plans or just things to do throughout the day so that I can slowly become used to running a classroom. I got interested in teaching because my mom has been a teacher for more than 30 years, and I've watched her enjoy teaching every single day. So I know that the passion never goes away, and I have always grew up in that experience and in that environment, and I knew that I would like it. One of the bigger reasons that I picked Keene State was because of the education program and how quick it gets you into the classroom. I know I went to other schools and I talked to those programs, and their hands-on learning was way later than Keene State, so I decided that would be best for me. I prefer hands-on learning. In the beginning, we start with lecture-based learning for education, and then once you get moved into the classroom, your junior year, you get way more hands-on, and it actually gives you the experience. And more than just creating a lesson plan, you're actually in the classroom learning classroom management or just how to deal with situations that you don't really taught. I chose elementary ed because of the ages. I have always been a babysitter my whole life, so being exposed to those younger ages, I've really been able to make connections with them easier. My first day starting at Simons, I actually already felt comfortable just because with Methods 2 gave me the exposure of being in this building and with this community and the staff and faculty. Now I feel like I am part of the school almost. A lot of teachers or student teachers might experience being maybe below other faculty or staff, but here at Simons they make you feel equal and give you those opportunities to be seen as just a regular teacher. I think I'm most proud of after the start of student teaching was probably planning my solo week, which is right now. I feel like on my first day of solo teaching, it wasn't really scary, but it was exciting, and it was a little nerve-wracking just because everything was in your hands. But everything that I have been prepared with, so Methods 1, Methods 2, has really exposed me to stuff like that, and being in charge and knowing how to manage a classroom and plan for lesson plans and longer days. From the first day, my cooperating teacher has been very easy to get along with. I definitely feel like she's preparing me to be a teacher on my own just because she has thrown me into those challenging conversations or just topics, and she shows me how to reflect as a teacher, which I think is super important because even after her lessons she'll be hey Ellie, what do you think I should do next, or maybe next year maybe I'll try something different, what do you have in mind? I feel very prepped to go out and teach. I even had experience before when I went back home. I was doing substitute teaching, and that was a piece of cake. I've had people comment on how well I do classroom management even at a random school substitute teaching, so I can definitely tell that Keene State has helped me a lot.
It's always been more than just a game. It is a legacy. Support the USA Basketball Foundation as we look to expand that legacy. For her, for them, for us. All of us, together.
We are in a brand new state-of-the-art esports facility at Keene State College. 16 brand new PCs, broadcasting PC, coach PC, brand new equipment, headsets, mice, keyboards, custom desk pads. So it is a gamer's dream in here.
This space, I love what they've done to it. I got to see it before it got renovated into what it is now. It looks amazing. I look forward to coming here every day just to see the space and just play in this cool environment.
It was a real upgrade for me, and I think that's part of the reason I play a lot better now. Top of the line, everything, computers, chairs, monitors, headsets, everything.
We are recognized as a varsity athletic program at Keene State College, much like basketball, volleyball, baseball, what have you. We have 3 titles, 19 student athletes, 5 total coaches. We are working very hard every single day to put our program on the map.
Like I said, I do track and field also. It's, still the same level of dedication, still the same level of practice.
But it's not as active. However, it still requires a high level of skill and a high level of dedication, and giving it your all every night still applies regardless of both.
The goal for the future of this program is onward and upward every single year. Esports, being the industry that it is, continues to grow itself, and so we have the opportunity to continue pushing Keene State esports onto the forefront.
They're going to underestimate us. We've been working on this. We've got our game now. We're going to play our game, right?
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
My name is Wei Liu, and I am the professor of computer science here at Keene State College. Cybersecurity has a pretty high demand in the job market. It's gonna have a variety of career paths. So graduating in cybersecurity, they can be employed by government agencies, private corporations, and non-profit organizations. Cybersecurity is really a field with constantly emerging new technologies. So students keep learning new stuff and adapt to new technologies to solve the problems. Cyber attacks has become more and more common. The students in this field, they can help to protect the individuals and organizations, or even national security against the cyber threats in cyberspace. So they can make some positive impact in our society. After students graduate in a major of cybersecurity from Keene State College, and the job work they can do is, for example, they can do information security analysis, and they can do the cybersecurity auditor, and they can do secure software developer, and also they can do some penetration tester work. So so all of this is about cybersecurity because it's actually used everywhere and in any working space. Yeah.
Family Dealerships, Tri-State area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at FentonDealerships.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to the game. We got about 33 seconds until we go back. We take a look at what we got up. We take a look at what we have right here. Keene State currently up 38-31. You know, Ryan, you look at guys on the team on Keene State that we have. Nate Seow, a plus 13 on the day. 3 for 3 from the field. Hasn't missed a shot. Hasn't even shot a free throw, but he's 3 for 3. And he only has 6 points. How important is it for defensive-minded guards to be out there right now, even if there are a lot of taller guys out there?
Yeah, it's very important on the Keene side. We have to me, Keene State has been more aggressive throughout this first half, and to me, it's part of the reason why they're winning by 7 and they're able to pull away at the end. Connecticut seems to have the height advantage, but sometimes the height advantage can be kind of neutralized a little bit when you have guys like Seal out there, guys who aren't afraid to push through the ground a little bit, even with the line of size. So, look forward to seeing what Keene State can do here in the second half and see if they can be able to hold on to this lead and get their 7th win of the season.
Well, I will say this as well. I'm very interested to see what Connecticut College is going to come out and do in the second half. If they're going to make any differences, if they're going to make any changes for the next 20 minutes. So let's see what they got. Logan, take it away.
It will be Connecticut College to start off the second half with possession, trailing by 7 points, 38-31. Schoenfeld gets the screen. Espinosa now has it. Espinosa only 3 points in the first half. Averages about 15 points per game so far this season. Shainfeld kick, Dylan Watson 3, short. Jean-Baptiste rebounds.
We were talking about Seattle there a little bit.
Oh, man. Oh, I thought he was going to hit that.
Brito penetrates, trying to find Chaikin along the baseline. Stays Keene State possession. Bounce to Brito, back to Seattle. Looked for Chaikin, good defense on the backside.
A nice takeaway there by Shainfeld. Almost poked his hand in there. Numbers it back the other way.
Now Shainfeld attacks with his left hand. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Hartel will go to the line.
It's a heck of a move by Hartel to be able to position himself under there. Because especially if you're way underneath the basket and you have a height advantage and you got to dribble your way underneath the basket, it's more of a chance they're going to foul you. If you get it a little bit more away from the hoop and you try to dribble in, then you might get somebody who might try to pick your pocket, but since they can't really step out of bounds with the ball, a little bit of a good move to position yourself underneath the basket like that if you're Hartel. You missed the first one, though.
Hartel coming into the game, I think.
Oh,
Logan mentioned it earlier, only 74%.
That one just looked a little bit painful.
Yeah. I might just cut it in half myself from 74% to, 32%? Get that out of here.
Yep.
37% out there. That's what I meant.
It's all right. We're all on break. Take a little break from math.
Oh, no. Oh, come on. What, it's Spencer's fault that he doesn't hit the gym? Get back in the weight room.
Claire brings it up against Aronson. Claire gets it back. Hartel against Brito.
Oh, I don't know.
Not sure what for there.
They're just both banging bodies.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It all comes down to, like, what do you want out of your guys? Brito is the tallest guy out there for Keene State, so you have to be able to stand your ground. If you can't stand your ground like that, then you might as well just give him some tissues, give him a fork and give him a spoon and just let him eat at the rim. Because there's no way that you should be letting him do that to you. So I don't know what you want Brito to do, and now even though it's his second foul, I don't know.
Little volleyball move there for Hartel. Spikes it.
That's Keene State's third foul early on as well as a team. Almost the fourth. Seattle getting a little bit handsy. Shainfeld now puts it up and good.
Good patience from him, too.
Yeah, Shainfeld with exactly a third of Connecticut College's points at 11.
Jean-Baptiste pull-up jumper. Ooh, can't get it to fall. Rebound taken by Hartel. Shainfeld.
Oh boy. This is a little bit too much of low-hanging fruit for me, so I'm just going to let the audience at home see what's going on and let them come to their own conclusion about what they think, about what they're seeing.
That's Nate Seattle's third foul.
Yeah, it goes to the bench. Got to be careful.
That's the third foul at the beginning of the second half. Oh, no. Yeah, Matthews got off the mismatch.
Shainfeld, deep three, short. Gets his own rebound and finishes. That initial shot was a two-pointer. Couldn't quite see where his feet were.
Yeah, you got to go more to the rim there, though, for the Owls.
I will say this. We've talked many times before about Keene State struggling to get rebounds. You will still have to at least try to get the rebound if you're Keene State.
Yeah, not exactly the start we wanted here to have to on the Owl side.
No, just compiling mistakes right now.
I can't believe they still have the lead.
Why not stay that way for one if you're not careful?
Espinosa shot no good, and now a foul against. It's going to be against Keene State. That's their 5th foul already. And it's interesting because it looked like it was a box out there. That was Mason G. Baptiste against the taller Hotel. Thought he might have came over his back, but the call is otherwise.
What do we know, Logan? We're not refs.
Yeah, Coach Enright talking to one of the officials on the other side of us for a minute there.
And now we're having a discussion with 2 players under the rim. It's just...
Don't touch them all.
This is just an interesting start to the second half. Now Schoenfeld gets by Williams, pass is deflected and up in the air. Watson comes down with it. Espinosa gets it to fall. Looked good the whole way. Tie game, exactly, JJ. 7-0 run by Connecticut College to start the second half. Odiase.
Oh, got blocked.
Shot is blocked by Espinosa.
I don't think that was a block.
I get tipped by somebody.
It was definitely tipped, but I don't know.
Schoenfeld fires short. Fight for the rebound. Dylan Watson's in there, and he comes away with it.
3 against 1. Can't get it.
Here's Espinosa. Schoenfeld gets the screen. Schoenfeld going downhill. Gets to the basket. Shot is short. Here comes Williams. Gets into the paint. Bounce pass for Brito. Uses his body nicely. And finishes his first basket of the second half. And he's a bit fired up. Wanted to foul, of course. With the way the second half has started for Keene State. Can't blame him.
He's clapping. He's trying to get his team into it. He understands, too, that he needs to do it with his team. So just trying to do the best to try to get your team, to try to get some more rebounds.
Handoff for Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld against Aronson. Espinosa catching fire. Can't get it to go.
Really far out.
Now Brito into the paint again. Kick. Jean Baptiste open. Can't get it to go. Unfortunate. Flar pressured heavily by Jean Baptiste. Good defense from Brito. Now it's Clara. Jab step drives with the left. Trying to use his body against Williams. Does it nicely. Reverse layup is good.
Tied up once again.
Odiase, excuse me. Jean Baptiste looking for an option. Bounces for Aronson. Fadeaway jumper. Too strong. Rebound taken by the Camels.
Sometimes you gotta go to the basket. I know it can be a little bit difficult with the guys down there, but just try to drive and get the foul.
Hotel working against Odiase and a travel. Thought that was going to be another foul call. Instead, we will head to media timeout. Score is knotted up at 40 apiece.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby.
Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible
finish by home.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Fenton Family Dealerships, Tri-State Area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty and no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at fentondealerships.com.
Welcome back to the game. Score is tied 40-40. By the way, Happy New Year, everybody. Everyone joining us here today. We haven't seen you guys since last year. So just hope everybody had a nice, safe holiday. Everyone had a good time with their families. And, let's try to calm it down a little bit, Logan and Ryan. Let's try to keep our heads on. Let's not discuss the calls that have already been made. They've happened, and now it's a tie game. It's basically 0-0.
This is Brito with it. Shadows bounces, Odiase. Great cut. The extra pass just a bit too high.
A little too hard, I think, there from Brito, too.
If you're going to double shuttles, by all means, just make sure that you can just... Maybe if Brito came down a little bit harder down the lane, you might be able to get a layup there. But if they're going to do that every time, just double the guy who's supposed to shoot like that. Just do it every time. He's a good passer.
Schoenfeld gets the screen. Schoenfeld, kick. Three-pointers up, no good. In and out. Rebound by the Camels. That's Alex Mitchell.
And just the boards are killing the Owls in this game.
Casey setting up the screen. He's got some speed, trying to get downhill. Uses the inside hand, can't get it to go. Jean-Baptiste, started by Espinosa. One-handed skip pass. Finds Brito. Odiase, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's out of bounds off of Elias Espinosa.
There's not one play where he has to be doing all that. Why are you flipping? Are you trying to draw the foul? I think he was trying to probably draw the foul, I guess, but good Lord.
This is Odiase against Harrison. Kick for Brito, working against Schoenfeld. He feels the double and gets rid of it in a turnover once again. Schoenfeld, Euro step, tipped by Brito at the rim. And here's Shettles. A couple of defenders on him, finds Chaikin.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Using his strength, gets it to go.
What a shot by Chaikin. I was just about to say, like, the end of the first half there where Keene pulled away a bit. It's pretty simple, but they were connecting on a lot of their passes, and really in the beginning of the second half, not able to do so. And I think that's part of the reason why the Camels have made this a game again.
Harrison driving, using his body.
So how you get a wedgie that goes to the rim like that?
It's been that kind of game.
And it will be immediate timeout. Keene State leads 42-40.
We know you will find your community along Appian Way here at Keene State College. Over a campfire on the Student Center lawn. In some friendly games and competition. Or in a club you connect to at the Student Involvement Fair. Maybe you will find your people on the courts, in a cheering section in the stands, at the rink on the ice, skating as an owl, or chilling in the yoga studio. Your connections may take place on the quad, listening to music, hanging out with friends, participating in a Keene State tradition like Pumpkin Palooza, or working on a group project, studying with classmates. Maybe your talents will bring you together with your community on one of our stages, in the main theater, or the recital hall at the Redfern Arts Center. For us, community is all about the people you meet and the connections you make. At Keene State, our community is really about you.
We are back to the game. The score is Keene State 42, Connecticut 40. Overall, guys, what do you think about what's going on in the second half?
It's been kind of messy, to be honest, with the fouls and the turnovers. And I mean, Connecticut College, credit to them, they're causing these turnovers. Keene State not able to get what they want, of course. And here comes Johnston for three, and he gets it to go.
That's a big shot.
It's a big shot. You have moments like that where it's a big play, and I think that type of energy can be extra special, I guess, in these types of games where you can't get stuff going on either end of the floor.
Yeah, it can definitely be infectious and help the whole team. For sure.
Way outside.
Oh, nothing but net from RJ Casey.
All right.
Shot by Casey.
Thanks, man. Everything that we just said about Keene State getting momentum and stuff like that, imagine that but the exact opposite and for the other team.
Johnston again, same spot. Gives it to Ryan Blakey, who's getting his first action. Settles.
Another pass that can't connect on.
So those backdoor passes are killing them this game.
Casey again lining one up. It would have been a big shot. Can't get it to go. Now foul against Alex Mitchell. In Keene State, they like to get it there and they like to hit the baseline. It's just, it feels like Connecticut College realizes that. They've been all over it today, in my opinion.
You can't come in here yet. Get out of here. Yep, that's my roommate from a couple years ago.
It's not wrong.
No.
There's Blakey, bounce pass to Chaikin, up fake by Brito, and throws it away again.
That just kind of fell out of his hands. Not much you can do with that. You do want to try to eliminate that, though, as much as you can. You're only up 2.
Yeah, the Camels have really swung momentum here with that three-pointer there from RJ Casey. Owls look to be pulled away again a little bit. Now it's back to just a 2-point lead.
There's Espinosa. Schoenfeld against Brito. Couple of fakes. Up with the left hand, no good. Good box out there by Johnston. Oh, another turnover, it looks like, yes it is.
Keene State just not sharp today at all with the passing. Seen it multiple times now. And it's again right there.
Turnovers up to 14 for Keene State after that latest one.
There's about 10 minutes left in the game as well.
The halfway mark.
Yeah.
Second half.
A little bit, oh boy.
Team Espinosa puts his own miss back, and I was saying a team that only averages 8.7 a game.
Yeah, well above average in some way that category.
Shadows catching fire. No good. Schoenfeld defended well by Blakey. Handoff for Casey. Casey shot off the backboard and in, and just looked like Hartzell was moving on that screen right there.
Yeah, just a little bit, but it just makes your stomach grumble.
Now 7 unanswered for the Camels.
Great spin move. Met at the rim, drop, and one for Octavio Brito. Needed that one to fall.
Dylan Watson, man. What a goofball. I love the faces that he makes. And I'm not even saying that because like it's just like in front of me. I'm saying like if I was a ref, I saw someone make a face like that, I would genuinely question if I made the right call.
Gets his own rebound.
Puts it in. And Coach Sweeney is not happy at all with his team after that. They just left that lane wide open for Brito to go right in.
That seemed important.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And they get the turnover right after. The momentum shift for Keene State.
You know, it's been kind of a weird game in many respects, kind of low scoring. It seems like Connecticut's, they've hung around, they've been able to get back in it, but then it seems like when they need to make a play, so far they just haven't been able to.
Brito bounces to Seau. Too many Camels around him.
That's a sentence you didn't think you'd say today, Logan.
Too many camels in the desert. I guess that's
Casey goes right by Seau. Hangs. Can't get it to go. Had his own rebound. Ball is loose. Taken by Jean-Baptiste.
Too many Camels in the carton.
And Jean-Baptiste gets it to drop his first points of the second half.
Wow.
You just see Jean-Baptiste finally get back involved again.
That's Nate Seau's fourth foul. And we will head to immediate timeout. Keene State leads 51-47.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
This is Paul Sullivan of Sullivan Tire Company. We're thrilled to be sponsoring the Keene State College Athletic Program, supporting the Owls. No matter what the sport is, in Division III, they are legendary. What a great academic institution, liberal arts school, in a beautiful part of New England. So let's go, you Owls. And remember, at Sullivan Tire, we're always here to get you there.
At Keene State College, life is an adventure. You'll forge your path forward. As an Owl, you'll take on challenges in the classroom, field, court, or track. Every worthwhile adventure has its share of blood, sweat, and tears. It takes hard work and dedication. No Owl flies alone on their journey at Keene State. Teammates, coaches, professors, alumni, and fellow Owls are with you along the way. They lift you up as you continue forward. When you're part of Owl Nation, you become the person you truly want to be.
Welcome back to the game. Keene State finally seems to have their head on their shoulders in this game. Just about 7:54 remaining in the game. Better late than never. Hopefully the timeout didn't waste any of that momentum.
It'll be Shanefield to inbound. Finds Espinosa catching fire three short. And Shanefeld's there for the offensive board. Casey's three, nothing but air.
No.
Out of bounds for Keene State.
Wild chance air ball after that one.
Johnston. Pass to Brito, and he slams it down with two hands.
Little two-hand slam action on that one.
A little light, it seems, in this building now, too.
Shanefield driving, great Euro. Wow. Excellent finish. And I think that's the first Brito dunk we've gotten this year. Me and JJ were talking about it.
Yeah, he's just stopped dunking.
Only on the weight games, but so today. Jakin, jump stop, up fake, left-handed hook shot is good.
Bad game for Safety Leader so far, 6 points. This is his first start. It is first start of the season.
Patel working against Johnston. Goes up and over.
Nice defense.
And he's provided some good minutes today as well.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with how Johnson has matched up, especially against Hartel.
Brito again, swing pass, Aronson open. No good.
That one looked really good when it left his hands, too.
Casey, great behind the back move. Spencer Aronson sticks on him. Shainfeld in a moving screen, this time against Hartel.
You feel vindicated, Logan, after that one because you got away from it earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Johnston in the corner, up fakes now, delivers and one! Liam Johnston for three!
It's mobbed by his teammates for good reason after that one. He's still a chance to have their biggest win.
And now a 4-point play potentially for Liam Johnston. Can't get it to go.
Come on, man. You gotta hit that underhanded shot like that.
Now Keene State's lead is up to 9. Shainfeld into the paint, up fakes, gets Leo Chaikin in the air, no call. Rebound by Watson, who hits the deck.
Can't tell if Chaikin got a hand on that or not.
Johnston thought about it, gives to Jean-Baptiste. Floater, can't get the roll.
I think 9 points, that's the largest lead Keene's had today. They just, so far, can't push it further.
Espinosa driving. Good defense at the rim again by Johnston. Offensive rebound. Claire along the baseline, gives to RJ Casey, back to Claire. Ball is tipped away. And a turnover.
Good no call there by the officials. Thought maybe they were going to blow the whistle for a foul.
And we're going to go to a timeout with the score of 58-49 in favor of Keene State with 4.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, has state-of-the-art service facilities and services all makes and models. Home to an exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty on no extra cost to you. Locally owned since 1986. More information at Fenton Dealerships.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/.
Welcome back. Score is still 58-49. Keene State with the ball. Oh, Brito throws it off of Claire.
That's just heads of play there.
Yeah.
In a sticky situation.
He's handling it well. Like he just get a ball thrown at him that from close range.
Owls can now kind of just work. They have obviously the clock on their side of it right now. Another bad pass there.
Or they can just toss it away.
Shainfeld.
What a play. Oh, I got to finish that.
Corrals the loose ball.
Yeah, I would look, if I'm Keene State right now, I would look to just run down the shot clock a little bit.
You still want to try and get a good shot, of course, but
yeah,
you're right, Brad.
If it's there, take it, but don't force anything.
Here's Seau goes up. Can't get it to fall. Loose ball. Seau was there. Taken by Connecticut College. Keene State wanted the travel call. Doesn't get it.
See, like, that's what I mean. Like, it didn't go in, but like you can't say that was a bad shot. Travel.
Yeah, just not a good turnover right there for Dylan Watson. Connecticut doesn't have time on their side right now, trying to get back into it. Not going to be able to right there.
Brito's got it. Johnston up fake once again. Bounces, swing. Aaronson's got it. In and out.
I gotta hit that.
And Octavio Brito gets the offensive rebound and draws the foul. That one will be against Espinosa. And one last media timeout. Keene State leads 58-49. Media timeout.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide in the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
College sports fans, get ready for game day with officially licensed merchandise from the NCAA official online shop, ncaa.com/shop. Get the whole family geared up with the best collection of apparel and accessories, including t-shirts, sweatshirts, headwear, championship gear, and more. Visit the NCAA shop for today's special offer and rep your favorite team now. Only at ncaa.com/shop.
Welcome back to Keene State. Runs out the clock as they will pass the ball in.
Jean-Baptiste drives. A look pass, swing. Johnston in the corner. Oh. And a foul now against Aronson.
It's been elusive to get this lead to 10 plus for Keene State. That all sorts of looks. Good look again there by Liam Johnston. Not able to hit the three though.
Purcell 2 for 4 from the line in this game. Mentioned earlier, 74% free throw shooter on the season. First one is short. Rebound taken by Aronson. Octavio's got it. Oh. Jump stop. Still has it. Left-handed shot is good. Not sure how he slipped his way out of that one.
Thought they were going to call a foul at some point. It worked out in the end.
Espinosa driving. Lost it for a second. Now gets it back. Clara open for three. Nothing but net. Connecticut College hanging in there.
Good shot there from Clark. Had the first 6 points of the afternoon for Connecticut. Somewhat quiet since, but now up to 11.
Jean-Baptiste has it, bounces to Seau, up and under. A bit of finesse from Nate Seau. Shainfeld driving with this left hand, and he gets that one to go. Timeout taken by Connecticut College.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com.
At Keene State College, life is an adventure. You'll forge your path forward. As an owl, you'll take on challenges in the classroom, field, court, or track. Every worthwhile adventure has its share of blood, sweat, and tears. It takes hard work and dedication. No owl flies alone on their journey at Keene State. Teammates, coaches, professors, alumni, and fellow owls are with you along the way. They lift you up as you continue forward. When you're part of Owl Nation, you become the person you truly want to be.
Welcome back. Keene State still up by 8. Still a good amount. 2 minutes remaining. That was not a great pass.
The takeaway too by Shainfeld. Jumped in there.
This is Shainfeld. Step back 3, and it's good.
Got a 5-point swing, folks.
And it's a 5-point swing for Connecticut College. Now Johnston's got it. Gives it to CL.
This clock management here for the Owls. Run down some time. Obviously, try to get a good look. They can't rush anything.
Brittle's 3 is up. And good! Ontario Brittle. That's a long-range shot, and he's up to 25 points.
He's looking over at their bench and looking at each and every one of them and saying, none of you people can guard me.
Yeah, when he let that go, I was almost thinking in my head, I'm like, what is he thinking right there? It's too long a shot, but...
I know you said don't force things, and then like a clearly forced 3-pointer.
Jean-Baptiste has it. Transition 3, long. Rebound by Hartel. It's a high-risk, high-reward shot, and your best player on the floor, why not let him take it?
Michael just seeing the game.
Hartel, no good.
Oh, man.
Under a minute now, and Jean-Baptiste is going to wait to be pressured. And now he's fouled. Still one foul to give. They just used it, so next foul by Connecticut College will result in the 1-and-1.
Then it's the free throw show. I don't know. Do you think they foul immediately?
You got to look for a steal, especially in an 8-point game. Don't get it. Now foul.
Stay though for Shainfeld, 20 points.
All for naught, unfortunately.
8 points above his season average so far. He's got the first. And just some big plays down the stretch from Keene have really extended this lead. You know, Brito's, he got his own free throw, and then, of course, Liam Johnston and one three-pointer. And Brito's dunk as well. Just 3 huge plays from the 2 of them. We'll get a timeout from Coach Enright.
I remember writing in the 2nd grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my Jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my Jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a teacher.
We are back 10-point game, 44.8 seconds remaining. Keene State in the second half of the second half really turned it up a notch. What did you say, fellas?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that big three there from Brito. And it looks like they're going to get their 7th win of the year. Moved to 7-3, snapped that little 2-game skid over the end of December there. I'm not sure I get why Connecticut's fouling there. I mean, I understand it's a 10-point game. I mean, I know it's still possible to come back, but less than half a minute at this point. I mean, if it was an 8-point or less game, I could maybe understand, but
maybe they know something we don't.
Maybe.
Get him to miss free throws. And Clark finishes. And now you got the 8-point game you were talking about.
Are you happy now, Ryan? Are you happy now? You've spoken into existence. Now if they do it, are you going to be like, well, now I think they should do it because they're up 8 right now?
The old jinx.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
It's just the thing, too, is you don't come all this way, have this game plan, and you executed it. You turned this team over, 17, 18 times?
Yeah.
A team that turns the ball over maybe 9 a game, and you come here and you play with the top 25 team. You're just not going to give up at the end of the game. And I think that's their approach to it.
Yeah,
these are professional competitors.
Yeah, you got to give them credit, too. I mean, lost by 16, a season ago for this Keene State team, but they put in a good fight here this afternoon. Probably just going to come up a little short at the end, but
yeah, if I remember correctly, I watched that game. I believe it was close the whole time. I mean, Connecticut College plays in the NESCAC. They compete every game in their conference, so they were always going to come in here and compete.
Yeah, always some good athletic programs in that conference. Good schools in that conference.
And for Connecticut College, they play one more out-of-conference game at home against Emerson on the 7th, and then from then on out, it's straight NESCAC games. So.
The NESCAC conference. We're going to start conference play again very soon. We're going to be playing Vermont State. We're going to be playing Castleton on January 8th. Make sure to meet us here for that. Some more LSC action.
Brito with the reception, a gain of 7.
Somebody's mad.
Took off the tackle.
Brito is good on the first one.
That's out 29 points. I was going to say, I thought he maybe had 30 for a second, but
no, not yet.
There's Shanefield hitting downhill right by Johnston. Good finish. And Seattle lost his footing. And Johnston heads up play, calls the timeout, keeps possession for Keene State.
I was going to say, it looked like they got the timeout. They did.
Yeah, great play by Liam Johnston, able to understand the situation going on right now and call a timeout. Tim Sweeney is not happy right now for some reason. I don't know why.
His argument is he didn't have possession.
But like, dude, you also don't have the lead, so I don't know. It's very odd that this course, around the end of games like this. The frustration from losing seems to get kind of piled into everything else. Especially our team definitely had possession, or he definitely did not have possession, or he fouled him on the way to the free throw. And I feel like a lot of the time these people, they project their, and Keene State, they've done this in the past too when they've lost games as well. You project the anger of losing onto other things. At the end of the day, they don't really matter. Because you're down 8 with just under 6 seconds left. If you got that ball back anyway, what realistically are you going to be able to do?
And I wouldn't complain too much. from Connecticut's perspective, I mean, obviously your competitors, you want to win the game no matter what. But they've come in here today and they played a pretty good game. I mean, they've hung with the number 12 team in the country right now in the Division III college rankings. So, you know, they never let the lead grow really beyond 12 points. So, not a horrible game for them.
Here's Johnston to inbound, looking for an option. Mason G-Baptiste comes his way. G-Baptiste almost lost it, and he does. Out of bounds is the call. And yet again, another turnover by Keene State.
Very sloppy to end this game, unfortunately.
It's going to be something they're going to have to work on as the year, you know, especially as we get deep into conference play here this coming week.
Stone
over the top, Espinosa handoff. Last shot of the game is good. Elias Espinosa, that'll count. And that'll do it. Keene State comes away with the victory, 69-64. Make sure to join us back for interviews with Coach Enright and the Sullivan Tire Player of the Game.
This coming Wednesday, when they host Vermont State University Castleton for a League Conference game that will begin at 6 p.m. Thank you for coming out and have a safe trip home.
I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
We're sitting here now with a Sullivan Tire celebratory player of the game, Octavio Brito. Octavio, you had 29 points today. I believe it was 9 rebounds at the end. And there were times in this game where it felt like the team was kind of slipping away with the intensity, but you would come and you'd get your own rebound off your free throw. You would come in and get a nice dunk, a nice block. How important is it for you as a team leader to be able to keep the intensity up?
You know, that's one of our goals, man. Play with the same intensity for 40 minutes. You know, each game we're getting better and better. You know, to stay to our habits, you know, when the times get rough, you know, teams are going to go on runs. It's how we respond to those runs.
Connecticut College there at the end kind of closed things in a little bit, but you were able to drain that three from long distance. Honestly, when you first let it go, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what is he doing with that shot? But what is it about the confidence kind of that you have that's helped you become the player you are?
I think it's just the work I put in year round, you know, getting shots up in the gym consistently, you know. That preparation, that helps a lot, you know. And I'm just confident, you know, it's natural. I believe in the work I put in, and I showed out here today.
And losing 2 in Wisconsin, how important was it for you guys to get back in the win column?
This was a big one, you know. The Wisconsin trip didn't go how we wanted it to go, but we needed it, honestly. I feel like we were in our heads. You know, we got the cameras going on too much, you know. We thought we were better than we were, you know. Anybody could beat anybody any day, so, you know, trying to get that hunger back we had before.
All right, awesome. Great game today, Octavio.
Thanks, Howard.
It's always been more than just a game. It is a legacy. Support the USA Basketball Foundation as we look to expand that legacy. For her, for them, for us. All of us, together.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class
Ignite your athletes. Empower your coaches. Rally your community. Support every team with one solution with the Huddle Athletic Department package. You put all your school's coaching tools under one roof. From recording to analyzing to sharing, with your Huddle AD package, you cover every angle. Equal access means equal opportunity, and equal opportunity means full potential. Let's take your department to the next level.
Good to see you here now with Coach Enright. Coach, coming into this game, a lot of the stuff that we talked about was the height of Connecticut College, and there were times out there where you were running very small lineups. Was that intentional? Did you want to try to outspeed them, or did you see something in your players playing against them that made it really good?
I mean, I think if you look at like the lineups we've been playing all year, like we're pretty small. It's just our personnel right now. At the end of the day, I mean, we were not our best today. You know, we're coming off. We had some tough games in Wisconsin. We're kind of coming off that. But it was good to see us kind of grind it out and figure out how to get a win. We turned it over way too much. We did not turn them over at the rate that we've been turning opponents over. And we got out-rebounded pretty badly in the second half. But at the end of the day, figured out a way to win the game, and hopefully we can continue to get better.
I noticed at one point, at certain points in the game, you guys brought Liam Johnston in.
Yeah.
And Johnston, he seemed to be a pretty good matchup against Andrew Hartel, who was giving you, I'd say, maybe some issues earlier in the game. What was kind of your game plan with dealing with that height disadvantage?
Yeah, I mean, Liam is kind of a matchup-specific guy for us right now. We felt like he could guard 40, and he did do a good job of that. At the end of the day, like, we're trying different things, and we made some changes to our ball screen coverage. We held him to 64 points. Like, from a percentage standpoint, I thought we guarded better today. 14 is their guy, and he's a really good player, and he's, had some really good performances so far this year, and can really shoot the ball. So we were able to hold him before for 16 from the field, and a lot of that was Mason Jean-Baptiste. So, really good job by him.
Yeah, and I wanted to add to what he was saying about Liam. Outside of Octavio Brito down the stretch, I thought he was probably your second best player. Made a couple of spark plays, hit a couple of threes. Of course, that M1 was kind of electric. How is it to have a guy like that can step in and be a leader on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, Liam's a big part of what we do. I think, starting the season, I think we anticipated that he was going to be, a guy that could play a bigger role than he played last year here. But just, had an injury. One of our scrimmagers was out for about a month, and just kind of took him a while to get back from that. So hopefully he can build on today's performance.
All right, thank you so much, Coach.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Proportion to me is the lived experience of our Division III student athletes. They balance life from an academic perspective and the rigors of competing at a high level, bonding with teammates and building lifelong friendships. But they also are involved in their communities. They work jobs and internships and volunteer. They've learned to be resilient. Diverse experiences are setting them up for the future.
Passion's love. Passion is love for what you do. Because I think when you face challenges, it comes down to how much you want it and how much you love it. Passion is what keeps you going forward. Seeing so many people that were like-minded and so hardworking in their sport and academics, being surrounded by like-minded people makes you want to be more passionate. I think it pushes you to a different level that maybe you didn't think you had. And you can do the best of both worlds and love all of it.
A good citizen is someone who wants to make a positive impact, both in their communities and in the world around them. The Division III approach is absolutely the best approach out there for amateur sport because it wants student athletes to explore all parts of who they are. Be successful in the classroom, be successful in competition, be successful in the community. So our student athletes learn what it means to strive for and attain success, but doing it the right way and being good citizens.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Responsibility is being accountable for your words and actions, first and foremost. It also is an obligation to be a positive influence in the communities around you. Being in a D3 program, you're going to have lots of different opportunities. You're not just an athlete, you're also involved in student life. Your academics are extremely important. We give a lot of our student athletes responsibilities right from the start by giving them leadership opportunities, by having them engage in the community, be a positive influence. That's being a responsible person.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
Hello? Hello? That one? Hello, hello? This afternoon's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. American Steel Fabricators. Visit americansteelfab.com. Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, locally owned since 1986. Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine. The Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Engelberth Construction, we build relationships for life. Sullivan Tire, located on Winchester Street in Keene, we are always here to get you there. Noise Volkswagen, we look forward to guiding you on your Volkswagen journey. And by the Best Western Plus Hotel, located at 401 Winchester Street in Keene. An important win for the Owls today of Keene State College. They get the 69-64 victory over Connecticut College and improved to 7-3 on the season, and a big first win of the new year as well. And they will open up conference play on Wednesday night when they host Vermont State Castleton here on the New Hampshire National Guard Owls Media Network, as always. So glad that you could join us for this afternoon's contest. For Ryan Goodwin, for Logan Peranto, and for JJ LeBlanc, thank you all for tuning in this afternoon. Have a good rest of your day and have a safe and happy new year.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast and thank you for watching.